Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle. The normal. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to...
Shot a goal! Pedri. Distributed tidily. Yamal. And they can counter here. Showing great feet there. He's got away. And that pass just didn't quite work. Minamino, over to the left. Now it's Minamino. Real chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Grimaldo, the normal. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, super ball! Backward it goes. Minamino! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Minamino is offering a right smile there.
Japan with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Japan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And it's Grimaldo. Great vision. Can he finish? Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here. It's a good-looking delivery. And now they can spring out of defence. More and more pressure on the ball here. Minamino. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Kubo. Turns and goes back. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Toma, under an awful lot of pressure. Pau Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Pedri.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Endo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Pedro Porro just loves to go forward whenever he can. Spain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Nico Williams plays the return pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Toma. Minamino. Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kubo. Kubo. Kubo! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Kubo. Duan. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's in a great position here. Oh, it's a... Mitoma! Goal! Japan! There is the breakthrough. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Knocks it into space. He's being a... Kubo! Danger averted for now.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And he shoots! Rodri. And Jamal. He's found a way through. And this is Morata. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. See, views on the first half?
Japan merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Japan leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes on a run down the left wing. And he skips past his man. He has found the way through. And the shot! Some resolute defending there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Spain still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Toma. And he's being shifted off it. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. Now the delivery. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Morata. Jamal. Chance for a shot! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Spain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nico Williams gets into a good position. Nico Williams goes on a charge down the left. And it's a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 11.
Spain get
Será
their
sustituido
fourth
por
corner.
El dorsal 22.
And that should get the job done. And it's Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely feet. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Deftly away. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kubasi. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Ferran Torres. Kamada. Just about up to 75 minutes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a key interception. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed.
And the finish!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is it then, now or never. And he cuts out the supply. That's been slipped through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Grimaldo. Look at the space. He's had a shot! Mitoma, given the lift of his goal. Yamal. That looks a cracking ball. Great chance! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and...
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Kamada! Oh, he has leathered that. Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Good ball, good take. Now it's Ferran Torres. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Oyarzabal. Endo. Now it's Kamada. Pedri. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz purring. Fabian Ruiz! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Spain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's it. Spain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And so we stand for the anthems.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And we're underway. Cullen. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think this fella, Evan Ferguson, will be very...
He's having a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.